What's up, everybody? It's the 1B again, and this is some logo creation stuff that I wanted to talk about. Um, I was doing an Esport logo for a friend, and this is just kind of some more along the lines of that. I have, so I basically just wanted to kind of cover some more of the stuff that I did here. You can notice here that I think this is in the last video where I left off, talking about where I was at on it. But since then, there was some additional stuff that I've added to it. So there's like, I kind of colored these wings in trying to figure out how I wanted to do them. And what I ended up figuring out is that I kind of like this angle, this triangle shape with like the white tip here. I think I kind of do something a little bit different in the final, which I've completely finished this design. But this is just me kind of walking you guys through the rest of this part of this the process. And then this is it kind of cleaned up some more. And then that's not part of it. So this was me, actually that was kind of, it was kind of me trying to figure out, because I wasn't really happy with this head. Yeah, so I it just looked depressing, sad, instead of kind of like a vulture that would come and just like, it's a fantasy football reference, right? Where you like vulture players. But so like a vulture is supposed to be kind of aggressive, I guess. And that's kind of what I was going with, these harder angles on the wings, these sharp angles. And so what I decided is I liked this neck here, where it was kind of up instead of down. And then I ended up liking this head. So let's see here. This one, and I didn't remove those. So this is what I ended up with. See how the neck is? Where's that concept at? Yeah, so you can kind of see the neck here. And then the head, right? Where I've kind of, so this was much more like, this feels so much better. Yeah. So this is kind of where I ended up with in this process of kind of sketching out the initial idea, and then I pretty much carry this through in Illustrator. Obviously, I just kind of clean it up, and what we'll do right now is we'll open that up. While we're waiting for that, I'll kind of talk about this a little bit more, I guess. And so, yeah, I think it turned out really well. I think I did have some notes on this one still. I think I felt like this claw here was a little small. I think I addressed that in the final version as well. What else did I address? Let's get this opened up over here. This is one of the things, I should start using artboards in Photoshop, but I haven't. I don't do that, so something I need to practice. Okay, so now we can bring it over here. So basically I took this right here and we took it into Illustrator. So this is basically just a picture. This is just a JPEG or PNG maybe. And then I just imported in here. And then I fully copied the outer lines on it. And then I put in these kind of like these bladed feathered layer, which I think turned out really good. I really liked how they turned out and how these little, like this little shading went. Shading and lighting, I guess. Yeah, and then as you can see here, actually, if you look, the claw is still kind of small. But I think, and then this is me like, okay, I need to get this text working. How am I going to get the text layout? And then these green things here are to make sure that I'm getting the angle that I want. And basically I just measured the angle of this V, and then I gave it some space and I cut out the edge there. And then we move down over here. And so, as you can see, the claw has been enlarged, and I've put the laces kind of on top. They kind of came down, I think, a little bit. I don't remember, did they? Yeah, see how they came in, down? Instead, I just kind of kept them on top. And then, that claw's enlarged. Oh, this one's enlarged too. Okay, I was like, oh. So I kind of played with the text a little bit more. This text is actually a little bit further along. There was actually a phase in between that, but I basically just, it was one line of like blood splatter within the white of the text. And then I added some more with some dots. So you can kind of see just the text here. And then this is just the logo, just the mascot. And this is it. And then just different sizes, right? So this is your, these are 1920 by 1080s here. Why do I have it like this? What did I change? Something must have been changed here. Just don't know what changed from here to here. Oh, these are blown up. And then this is a 4K size. And then this is like Twitter sizes here. So like this is avatar size. This is banner size for avatar, for Twitter. And then once I finish this process, right, so these are just blown up. So you get a good look at, this is like the 4K. And it looks really good. Like I was really, really happy with the way it turned out. My friend was really happy as well. He really liked it. And then I brought it in over here. And let's see here. And then I basically did this, which is, I guess, I can't ever think of what this is actually called. It's like like a presentation. It's like the presenting of the logo. And then I did some other variations of it just for, let me see if I can find, I don't know if I saved all of them. Here's one for sure. Yeah, so you can kind of see that this one is just, this one fits Twitter better. This is for the Twitter presentation. So I think I had a couple versions here where with the text, without the text, just all different types of presentations for it. And that's pretty much the process. Like, I basically took it from sketches to taking the sketch into Photoshop and then digitally re-sketching it, illustrating it, kind of tracing it, and then kind of building upon pieces that I like and don't like and fixing those. And then taking that into Illustrator and getting the clean lot, taking the illustration or drawing, whatever you want to call it, and cleaning that up, and then building out the text, and then the full, final cleanups and different sizings, and then your full presentation at the end, and then different versions of that. And that's the whole process of turning this mascot in from sketch to presentation. It turned out really good, and I was really happy with it. And so that's the process for that. I'm still working on these, trying to get better at them, and hopefully in time I'll be able to do them much faster. I like to have a process, and so the more I keep using that process, the faster and the better I get at doing them. So it's just a matter of practice, and I'm going to keep doing it, and I'm going to try to get more of these processes out. I'm currently working on a rebrand for my Discord community, so I'll take some pictures of that and of the sketches, and then I'll share those as well in another process video. So I will talk to you guys later, and thanks for watching. Peace. Thank you for watching the video. I hope you really enjoyed it, and if you did, please click the circle in the middle to subscribe. The rectangle on your left is another video. The rectangle on your right is a playlist of other videos that you may enjoy. Thanks again. Peace.